What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And today, I want to talk about Nick Cannon. And I've made a previous video about him, and I'm going to make this follow-up. Because as we all know, Viacom has said good riddance to our brother Nick Cannon for the controversial podcast he had with Professor Griff. And the Jewish community found this to be offensive, especially Viacom, which is, I believe, at least owned by European Jews, and the CEO is definitely European Jewish descent. And at first, Nick Cannon responded, as some would seem, quite favorably with, let's all work together and be one. But then shortly after that, Nick Cannon kind of went back to his original position, which was that Viacom now owes him an apology. He stands by it. He won't apologize, which was why initially he got fired, but he tried to clean it up, but then he kind of went back to this position. And he's now saying that the show Wildnout that he created, he should have ownership of it. Okay? And Nick Cannon's been working with, Viacom since 2017 and doing things. He said he created $1 billion brand for them, and that his ownership of the series was swindled away, and he had empty promises, and that these people have been robbing our communities for years, and that Viacom doesn't respect the power of the black community, nor do they understand. And you know what? I can't say that I disagree. Many people don't respect the power or understand it in the black community, and I'm gonna explain to you exactly why that is. He also said that he's saddened that the network refused to grow closer together and learn about each other, and what we're talking about now is the African Americans and the Jewish community. And he said he won't be bullied, he won't be silenced or oppressed by any organization, group, or corporation. Which, I mean, it all sounds good after you've been let go. But see, the reason why this doesn't sound so good, Nick, and I can't say that I don't disagree with you, but it was all good just a week ago. Like, you wasn't saying this about Viacom, that that they need to pay you for Wildnout. I just don't hear you saying that. You're saying that now, but you were not saying that then. And the first episode of Wildnout was in 2005, so it's been going on for 15 years. Now, since they fired you, now you want ownership, but you are $1 late. You're a day late and $1 short, bro. Because after they fire you, you can't say that. Because I'm gonna tell you now what you sound like is a bitter girlfriend our boyfriend, rather. Let me say this story. What Nick Cannon sounds like? All of you guys have done this. You've given a girl a gift. You've bought a girl a phone. You've given a girl some stuff, a laptop. She breaks up with you. And now you want it back. Because she's not with you anymore. She's gone somewhere else. Now you want it back. So you built this up for the same people that you said have been oppressing the black community. You said it. Now you want it back. Here's the problem. Why did you do it for them in the first place? That was the best time to get ownership of it, was then. Because you've been doing it for them for 15 years. You can't get ownership. It's theirs. And the reason why it's theirs is you were okay with it being theirs for 15 years, bro. It's theirs now. And I'll tell you what, That's your fault. Let them have it. You're not going to get ownership of Wildnout because it's theirs. Because when they was hiring you and they owned the rights to it and they had the rights to it, it was okay for them being. Now they don't want to deal with you no more. Let them have it. Because I will tell you this, it's going to teach you a good lesson. See, here's the problem with African Americans. We want respect in the black community, but we're so quick to take our talents and create for other groups. See, if other groups don't respect us, well then why should they? When every chance we get, we go to other groups and take our talents over there with them and get nothing for it. Why should they respect us? How can you respect the power of a group for people who want to be employees of that group, create content for that group, and not want ownership until it's too late? Who would respect somebody like that? Now all of a sudden it's, oh, we don't respect the power of the black community. You don't respect the power of the black community. Because if you did, Wildnout would have been on a situation where you would say, I'm taking this to BET or to TV One or to whoever. But no, when they were paying you and they were paying you well and all of that, then it was okay because you was getting the bag. It was fine. Now they don't want to deal with you no more. And now all of a sudden, you want the ownership. Let me tell you this for black people that are listening. You know what? Sometimes I will say this, and even on YouTube, right? And I know YouTube is an individual platform. As creators, we can grow our own individual audiences. But what I will say is this. I don't have no problem starting off small. And I tell everybody to do that. And a lot of times to go to bigger platforms is sometimes more dangerous because you're making more money up front, but then you don't have ownership. Everything that you do should have some ownership behind it. If you're going to create content, you should have some ownership of it. And that's what this is about. It's about ownership. And Nick Cannon just learned a very costly a lesson that you went and you created for people that had the money and that was putting you out in front of a bigger audience. And you took the deal and you thought that you were special. No, you're not special. You can get dumped too. And you got dumped. And now you're never going to have Wildnout. But I'll tell you what you can go do. You can go create another one. Because you're talented. And we need to start to do this. Take our best ideas, have ownership, and go black with it. That's why I work so hard, even with using YouTube as a platform. But, I try to tell people all the time, let's stay and create for our own people if we can. Let's help our own people, because like we understand, when you create for them and other groups of people, if as soon as you do something they don't like, you are done. They ain't the black community. Oh, they'll pay you, they'll do this, but they will get rid of you. And then you want to be butthurt. Then you want to be mad. But when y'all was together, it was okay. It's okay to be in bed with those same people until they dump you. All of a sudden, now they're oppressing you. And this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people are just lukewarm. You cannot be in the bed with them people cutting deals and complaining about them. Calling them out. They paying you. But a lot of folks don't want to do it. Obviously with blacks it's harder. It's less money. But do it with your people. And I can tell you what, now he gonna believe that. And that's what you gotta do, unfortunately. And this is where a lot of us are going to be at as black people. It was all good just a week ago. But now you mad. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. As you guys know, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. You know, guys, I'm just really glad to be here. It's your boy doing his thing. As you know, I have the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. Check it out all there. And guys, I really thank you so much. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check out all my information pinned to the top. Peace.